All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are transitioning to notes, so please have your notes out, ready to go. We are going to cover religion super quick, please, and thank you. So, friendly reminder, as we discussed in class, you don't have vocab until Friday 1 through 10. Today in class, you picked up all of your assignments, so please keep that in mind as we go. This is still technically week 1 work. So please make sure you're keeping it under your week 1 notes. Tomorrow we officially shift to week 2. And today we're going to address belief systems. Now, we're kind of running out of time for week 1. So I've kind of simplified my slides. So you need everything I have because I'll never tell you to do this again, but you need this information because I streamlined it because I knew I wouldn't be spending that much time here. So, belief systems. The first one we're going to start with is Judaism. We start there because it's the oldest. How exciting. It is the oldest, only about 100 years. Hinduism is the second oldest in the world, but Judaism is number 1. You need to know the founder is Abraham. Oh my God, that sounds so familiar. Who can raise their hand and tell me the other 2 religions that Abraham is the founder of? What do we got, Quentin?
We have Islam and Christianity.
Yes, because they're all Abrahamic religions, which means they're all based on Abraham, all that stuff. Fantastic. Okay, you need to know that it's monotheistic. It originally was polytheistic, but it evolved into a monotheistic religion, and you just need to know it's monotheistic. You also need to know that their major rules are the 10 Commandments. Oh my God, if you're a Christian, you're like, oh my God, I know the 10 Commandments. Yes, because they're the same until Jesus. Okay? Okay. Your sacred text is the Torah, and you need to know that AP loves the diasporic community. Oh my gosh. Diasporic, if you don't know what that term is, you need to define it. Who can raise their hand and tell me what a diasporic community is? What do you got, Logan?
The places where they were scattered?
No. No, places where they're scattered is a little too vague of an answer. If you want to clear that up, I'll take it. Can you clean it up?
They were basically like pushed out of their homes.
Okay, force. I like force. Okay? They are forced out of their homes. Ladies and gentlemen, I grew up in Boston and I moved to Florida. Am I a diaspora community?
No.
No. Okay? The Jews are from around Palestine in the Middle East. The Babylonians are going to kick them out and say, if you come back, we'll kill you. They are then forced to go into other communities where they are not from, where they are not wanted, and they have to kind of move around in order to be treated decently, and they're not. That's a diaspora community. Do we see the difference between the 2? Yes.
Who did you say pushed them out again?
You don't need to know about the Babylonians. Okay? Alright. You do need to know the symbols of all your religion, and this is the Star of David, and that's the symbol of Judaism, so I would just draw a picture of it. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be decent, right, Mia?
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't finish submitting something.
Okay.
But I finished writing the notes.
Perfect. Alright, let's go to Hinduism then. Hinduism is your second oldest religion. After knowing Judaism is number 1, the oldest, Hinduism is number 2. I don't care about the order anymore, but you need to know these are the 2 oldest, please. This is the symbol of Hinduism. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's called. Please don't hate me. What is it called?
It's the Om symbol.
Om symbol. And what does it mean?
Om is kind of like the sound you make when you're making a
Yeah,
prayer.
isn't that like peace, serenity, doesn't have that representation or anything?
Yeah, it's just like something for God.
Yeah, perfect. There you go. So that's the symbol of Hinduism. Okay? It is created by the Aryans. Okay? And then it is going to be implemented throughout all of South Asia. Okay? The beliefs are many forms of one God. So it's polytheistic but monotheistic. At the end of the day, we call it a polytheistic religion. They believe in karma and reincarnation. Who can raise your hand and tell me karma? What is karma? Oh my gosh, people. What is karma?
Like if you do something bad to them, that will happen to you.
Yes, absolutely. The type of person you are, it comes back to you. So if you're a good person, you do good things happen to you. If you're a bad person, you do bad things happen to you. So people who follow Hinduism and believe in karma, if all of a sudden your life is really hard, they believe your previous life you were a really bad person and you deserve this. If you have a really comfortable, beautiful life, it's because you were a good person in your previous life. Okay? And all of that is based on the idea of reincarnation. Reincarnation is instead of dying and going to heaven and hanging out with Jesus in Christianity, okay, you go and you're born into another person here on earth. And as you are born and then reborn, die and then reborn, you move up or down. The better the person you are, the better your life is going to be. Okay? Major things, caste system. It's a social structure that controls their life. Caste system is going to be outlawed in the 1970s, but it is still a big part of India today. Like for instance, in dating sites online dating sites for India, they ask you your caste. Like what is your caste label and your subcaste and all that stuff. So it's still a huge part. All right, your next religion is Zoroastrianism. This is the symbol, the little bird thing. Do the best you can. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to be able to see it and kind of recognize what it is. Zoroastrianism, the founder is Zoroaster, which is pretty convenient. Okay, the beliefs are free will, that you control your destiny, right versus wrong. There's good versus bad, kind of whole Batman thing, you know. And then we have the sacred text over here. I will tell you right now, this religion is one of the smallest in the world. Very few people follow it. The only reason why we care about it, it is the cultural foundation of Islam. It is the cultural foundation of Islam. Okay, so the Roman Empire, during the Roman Empire, a guy named Jesus starts walking around and starts talking about things, and then the Romans kill him, yes? Okay, so Christianity is going to start during the Roman Empire. Jesus, by the way, is born in late September, early October. We know this. But why do we celebrate his birthday in December? Why is his birthday December 25th? We know he absolutely was not born at that time. Why, Megan?
Wasn't it because Christmas was kind of taken over by a pagan holiday?
No, Christmas took over a pagan holiday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So the most popular pagan holiday or polytheistic holiday of the Romans is the winter's feast, which falls on December 25th or like around on their calendar. So in order to attract people to Christianity, they were like, hey, instead of going to this party and celebrating the polytheistic God, come to our party and celebrate Jesus. Yeah. The pagans in Rome loved bringing trees inside and decorating them for the winter's feast. So what tradition did the Christians keep? The damn tree in the house, yes? That's a pagan thing, yeah. So in order to attract followers, they take popular things and use them. Same thing's happening with Zoroastrianism. Okay, Muhammad is going to take over the most popular, the holiest site of Zoroastrianism and make it the holiest site of the holiest mosque. What city am I describing? What is the holiest city for Islam? Starts with an M, people. Mecca. You should all know these terms. Yes. Mecca, it used to be the center of Zoroastrianism. When Islam came about, they just said, okay, instead of it being for Zoroastrianism, we're going to make it for Islam. They're going to use it as the cultural foundation. That's the only reason why we care about this religion. No offense. It's also started by the Persians, you need to know. It will eventually become the foundation of Islam. Your next one is Buddhism. This is your symbol of Buddhism. Okay, you do need to know Siddhartha Gautama is your founder of Buddhism. He is known as Buddha. Look at you guys putting the pieces together. Okay, so next is Siddhartha. If you want to write Buddha, that would be reasonable. Okay, now their beliefs are the Four Noble Truths, and how to attain the Four Noble Truths is through the Eightfold Path. So there are two major beliefs. Okay, the Four Noble Truths, that life is hard, only gets harder because you want things. To have a happier life, you don't want things. And once you completely don't want things, then you are happy. Four Noble Truths. The Eightfold Path is how to stop wanting things. Okay, you need to know that Buddhism rejects the caste system. So what region in the world loves Buddhism, Logan?
India.
Nope, India is not a region. It's a country and it doesn't exist until 1947. So nope. What do you got, Logan?
Like sort of southern Asia.
Not Southern Asia. It has its name. It's on the map. What is it?
China.
No. Well, China does love Buddhism too. But if they reject the caste, is what, Mia?
Southeast Asia?
No, that's Thailand. South Asia. South Asia. Southern India, southern region won't score. It has to be South Asia. They're very picky on that language, and I'm so sorry to tell you, Logan, I'm not
I
trying
thought that's
to.
what I said the second time.
Yeah.
Southern? I thought you said southern
I said
region.
South Asia.
He
You said South Asia.
Oh, did you? I
The
heard
first time
southern.
I did say India though.
Yeah, no, I thought you said southern region, and it won't score. South Asia will score. I'm so sorry if I misheard you. My
Oh,
apologies. Okay, so it's going to reject the caste, so it's very popular in South Asia. It's also going to have monastic communities. Monastic are monasteries in Christianity. These are where people go and pray and spend their whole life devoted to something. In Buddhism, we call them temples. So in Christianity, we call them monasteries. In Buddhism, we call them temples. We have a Buddhist temple here in Tampa. Have anyone been? Yeah, it's really cool. On Saturdays or Sundays, they have like a market. Have you been onto that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Where is this located?
It's located on the Hillsborough River, like in between Tampa and Brandon.
Yeah, it's right next to the pond.
Really?
It's the weird building that was.
This is the weird building. You mean the beautifully decorated building with
All the other buildings are kind of like plain Jane, and then it's like.
this ornate, beautiful temple? Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yes, Trace.
Is that real? Like this?
This, the Buddha?
It's the literal.
No, like what's like this?
I haven't
What's
seen
like
it.
the
Oh, this is it. Yeah.
It's
The wheel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you need to know they welcome women. Oh my heavens, how exciting! And they spread on trade routes. Buddhism is going to be the first major traded religion along the Silk Road. It'll eventually be second to Islam. What do you got?
Is for the symbol, should we write like what's on it?
This is the symbol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I
your
thought
symbol.
that was just little.
Nope, that's your symbol. You
Okay.
thought it was decoration.
Yeah.
Do I seem like a person who decorates things? Maybe. You know what? This year, you guys are getting a little bit of a false narrative of who I am as a person with my little sanitizing station out there. I'm not really a nitsy, crafty person, but I think if something looks nice, you'll use it more. So I'm trying to force you to sanitize by having something nice to look at. Buddhism. So you're a full path. Christianity. Let's go. Christianity is the symbol of the cross. So that is your symbol of Christianity. Also, you got these two in Greece. Alright, so your founder, okay, annoyingly, Jesus is considered a founder. I don't like the way I spelled this, so I'm going to change it to Paul of Czars, even though that technically is not wrong. I just don't like it. That's how I want you to spell it, so I'm changing it now. Okay, Paul of Czars. Okay, he's the guy behind Christianity. Okay, Jesus was born a Jew and died a? No, he's a Jew. Yeah, he's he born a Jew, dies a Jew. It is Paul of Czars who actually creates Christianity. Okay, Paul of Czars is the guy who makes Christianity. He's the one who makes Jesus the center of everything and starts the organization. The Book of Paul, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in the Bible. Isn't it like, it's the first book of the New Testament, isn't it?
He writes.
This is where my Catholic knowledge is limited. Is
He
it
has
second or third?
letters. He there's like Paul. Like it's. I don't think it's his actual book.
Is it? It's not. There's no
There's
book
like
of Paul.
Letter of Paul.
I have no
He
idea.
does.
This is not my forte.
There's a couple of books that like are very small. They're just like Corinthians.
Your parents are gonna be so proud of you. Look at all this religious information
They're
that
not
they
very
picked through.
religious.
Huh?
They're not very religious.
But look at you, the knowing, spewing all this stuff. Look at you.
Like Corinthians. There's like First Corinthians. There's a couple of other letters.
Sounds good. That's way more information than I previously had. So thank you, Drew. What do you got, Quentin?
The AP loves are the same as in Buddhism.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah. Because where do you think it's gonna be kind of popular? India is going to get it because the trade routes for the Silk Road. Monastic communities, also known as monasteries for Christians. Welcome women, lower classes. Remember, Jesus loves poor people. You washes their feet and all that stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then it spreads on trade rhymes. But yeah, they are supposed to be the same. New Testament, Bible. All right, we ready?
Good afternoon, Panthers. Please pardon the following interruption. There will be a meeting for any students interested in
Islam!
Friday at 3:45.
What,
at
did
the
someone say
softball
something?
field.
So wait.
Also,
'Cause I really need to get
nominations for
Islam in.
homecoming court have not
Muhammad?
been opened on campus.
Monotheistic, they believe in the 5 pillars. They have 2 holy cities, the city of Mecca and the city of Medina. This is a picture of Mecca. Okay, this is, anyone know what this is? A picture of it starts with a K. The holiest site of Mecca. It's the 2nd largest religion in the world, people. It'll eventually, within your generation, within your life, it'll be the most popular religion in the world. You should probably know something about it. It's called the Kaaba. Yes, it's located in Mecca. Okay, so this is the picture of the Kaaba. All of this white down here is people. All of these people are here at the Kaaba. It's open every day, all day. But they're here during Hajj. You know they're here during Hajj because they're all wearing white, but that's a whole other thing. And then the 2nd holiest city is Medina. Zoroastrianism is from Mecca. When Muhammad speaks to God and God tells him to overthrow this religion and begin his own, he goes straight to Mecca and he tries burning down all the Zoroastrian sites. Probably not popular with all the people who love Zoroastrianism, yes? So he gets kicked out of Mecca and he goes to Medina and he lives there for 15 years. While in Medina, he comes up with his Sharia law, he comes up with his Islamic-based lifestyle, with the word is escaping me at the moment, and lives life for 15 years there in Medina. Then he travels back to Mecca with his army and conquers Mecca in order to reclaim Mecca for the one true God of Islam, and that is why Mecca and Medina are the 2 holiest spots, because that's really where Muhammad spends most of his time, between those 2 cities. Christianity, what's the most important city? Jerusalem. What's the most important city for Judaism? Jerusalem, which has caused plenty of problems. Muhammad goes to Jerusalem, so Jerusalem is pretty important to the Muslims as well. And of course, Abraham's there. If it's important to Judaism, it's important to Islam. So hence why everyone's fighting over one city. The Quran, you do need to know both spellings. Both spellings. You need to have both. Okay, so we have your displacement of Zoroastrianism, Islam, and Arabic reunion. Okay, it blends cultures. The symbol is the crescent moon. The symbol of Islam is the crescent moon. Alright, and finally the last one is polytheism. Under polytheism, we have a blending of animism and shamanism. Underneath polytheism, we have animism and shamanism. These 2 work together. If you think about your traditional Native American cultures, this is a good example. Animism is the belief that gods exist inside of animals on the planet. So, for instance, the Mayans worship the jaguar. They believe the gods are inhabiting at times the jaguars. Shamanism is the belief of an individual who has medicine abilities, who is touched by the gods, who can perform miracles, concoctions, blessings, all of those things. See ya!
Would Druidism be a shamanism?
Druidism?
Yeah.
I don't know what Druidism
Like
is.
the Celtic religion.
Yes, there would be a polytheism to a degree.
Okay.
Wait, can you speak or what's either?
Sure. Bye guys, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes,
Will the
sir.
2,000 turn it in? Is that okay? We just turn it in? I turn in the first.
No, it's only one will allow us admission.
Oh, well, I
Yeah,
see.
the other one, it should have been deleted, but some of yours doesn't delete for some reason. I don't know. questions are called your focus, and those are the most valuable parts of your weekly assignment.
Okay. So you're doing it like a little bit.
Yeah, so a little bit every day, or do it over your weekend. It's completely up to you. So these are your vocab. You numbered them down to 1 through 10. I can ask you on Friday. I'll just post a definition. You tell me the term.
And then tomorrow we're doing that.
No, on Thursday we're doing that. Tomorrow we're doing a small introduction lecture.
Well, this is bad.
Last week, if it's in the box, you can just do shorthand, like you don't need to write full and complete sentences. But if it's like this, define, like see how it's a clean spot. I need a full sentence.
Okay. And then who, what, where, something.
Yeah, you're just defining these words to the best of your ability.
Oh.
Okay, and like where they are, because I'll always have that in my definition. The hardest quiz of your life will be on Friday because you don't know what to expect. Going forward, it'll be very simple going through, and you'll be doing better definitions because you'll see what mine look like. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Please ask.
fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. No, I was switching it.
Please make the picture of from I forgot to do that.
Oh, that's fine. All you gotta do is policy and procedures quiz, and in that quiz, there's a place to upload in the actual quiz.
Sorry.
No, why are you sorry? That's not a big deal.
I think I did it late.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'll take it. You can just hand it to me, and I will deal with it. Thank you. Thank you.